Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Winter Wedding Week continues tonight with this week's Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday winner, Sandy. Sandy is on the phone with us. Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
So glad to talk to you. I know you have like a super sweet winter wedding story to tell us. So tell us about your photos.
So me and my husband, we were engaged for about a year and a half, and our parents were bugging us about when we're going to get married. And my mom just says, hey, you know, December 29th is on a Saturday this year. And I was like, well, that's you and Dad's anniversary. And she was like, yeah, but how cool would that be? So we did it. We had like 2 months to plan this whole wedding. And yeah, and we got married 4 days after Christmas.
How was that for like partying 4 days after Christmas?
It was surprisingly easy to set up. Like all of the vendors were open. Like it was easy to find all of the things that we needed. So it was really easy to plan in 2 months. And then we didn't have to have as many decorations because everything was already Christmas.
That's a good point. And how cool is it to share an anniversary with your parents? That's so sweet.
I know. I sent one of the pictures is of them dancing at their anniversary song at our wedding.
Sweet. What was their song? Do you remember?
I don't. I was actually just talking to my husband about that last night. And I was like, I don't remember what their song is.
So what year did you guys get married?
We got married in 2001.
Okay, so you know it's been 21 years. It's fair that, or 20 years that you don't really remember.
I know. What's funny is our kids actually remember our anniversary because it's part of our Wi-Fi password is 1229. So they're always like, happy Wi-Fi day, and all of their friends too, because everybody comes over and says, what's the Wi-Fi password? And now they always know.
That my parents' wedding anniversary is April 4th, and there's a lot of 4s in all their passwords too.
Yeah.
So what was the standout memory from your winter wedding? Were you planning on having a winter wedding, or it just happened because your parents were bugging you?
Yeah, no, it just happened because my parents were bugging me, and it just seemed fitting, like, okay, December 29th, and yeah, it works out really good. I mean, we can't do much for our anniversaries every year because it's that week after Christmas in between New Year's. But the vacations we've been able to take on it, like work out really good.
Yeah. What were your bridesmaids' dresses like?
They were a burgundy color.
Ooh. See, that's why I like
remember
a winter wedding.
It was burgundy and gold, and we found these like super cheap. I think they were like $4 to $5 pair of like ballet flats.
Ooh.
But they had like the brightest pink bottoms on them.
All right, did it snow that year?
It did. So we weren't able to have any of our pictures outside. It was actually snowing on our wedding day.
I kind of like that though, right? If you're gonna get married in the winter, you might as well get married with snow falling outside.
Right.
No regrets on not having a warmer wedding?
No, none at all. I got to share it with my parents, and then one of the pictures I sent for this year was for our 20th, because it was our big 20th anniversary, is our friends Irma and Oscar knew that we weren't going to do any much for our anniversary this year because our son had come home from deployment, and they had planned this whole night at Francesco's for us, got us a private room.
That is so sweet. Well, congratulations on 20 years. Thank you so much for calling us tonight, Sandy.
Oh, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. You, of course, are Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday winner and qualified for our monthly prize, too. So I have a winter wedding story as well. Teased this a little yesterday. This was, if you can believe it, by the dresses we were wearing here. This was January. Winter wedding. My cousin got married. Oh, shoot. I can't remember, but it was January 10th, 11th, or 12th, because one of their birthdays was one day, the groom was the other day, and they got married right in the middle. This was 2013. So I have a deep spray tan also, as you can tell right there in the middle of the picture. So bridesmaiding is my hobby. 9 weddings. I think this was like 4th or 5th. So I was dancing in this dress, which my mom's in this picture too. She's dancing with someone. I'm dancing with my niece Madeline, but she's kind of blocked by my mom. She was in the wedding too. So I'm dancing in this dress that my mom had already altered for me because this was right when I came back from living in LA and I had no money, so I was not going to go pay to get it officially altered. I just made my mom do it. I would recommend getting it altered because even though my mom is great quilter, she always tells me I make quilts, I don't make clothes. And thus, when I was having the best time, as you can see, whatever dance move I'm doing right there, I split the back of this dress up all the way up. Now, as the night progressed, it got worse because at first everyone was like, no, no big deal, no big deal. And then my cousin Peter had to come up to me and say, I think maybe you should change. So luckily this wedding was actually taking place in a hotel, and I got to return to the wedding in my pajamas. I know you can't totally see that I'm wearing pajamas in this picture, but I'm behind my cousin Chrissy, who is the bride, and you can see my light blue sleeves because I am wearing a long sleeve shirt that says bridesmaid, and I was actually probably the most comfortable person. These are most of my cousins, my siblings are in there. So it was a very fun wedding, but that is the time I ripped my bridesmaid's dress. It's a good story. We have more Good Day State Line coming up next. We'll be right back.